If I just had more money, I know exactly what my life would be if I just had more money. Every time I am depressed, I wouldn't stay here in my bedroom trying to keep the volume down when I cry, refraining from baking 2 cakes in the middle of the night, one for right now, and the second one to make my roommate believe I didn't eat a whole cake in the middle of the night. I would be chauffeured to a hotel where I would get a room, the usual one. Under whose name, you may ask? The Precious. A hotel room with a non-binary royalty-sized bed that complete strangers would prepare for me. Her depression majesty. Every time I am not there. I wouldn't be crying on this baseless bed that I haven't made once since I came to Montreal. Because why make a bed when you're always in it? It's like cleaning the table when you are still eating. Flushing the toilet when you are still shitting. Cleaning the table when you are still eating. I wouldn't be lying on these old grey sheets that I intend to wash every 3 months with the rest of my shit just because I actually know better ways to spend $3. I wouldn't be widening the hole in the beige comforter cover every time I move a foot in the middle of a dream. I would have new bed sheets. 500 thread count. Not a single hole. They would smell like sheets. They would be white and clean and so tightly tucked that I'd be afraid to lie down. But I would definitely lie down. Butt naked. Oh, not just butt naked. Black butt naked. I would be pressed between those sheets like a menstrual pad in service, like a serial killer on Dexter's table, like my consciousness between my dreams of eating the rich and being the rich. I would cry so loud at the witching hour and no one would hear a sound, if not a handful of friends and family able to feel my hurt in their stomachs, continents away, yet so close to me. It would be freeing to just let it all out, finally, to unleash the feelings of frustration, of treason, of abandonment, of rejection, of shame, of failure, of existential fear, tears for no one to see, cries for no one to hear, hugs for no one to give, with their fingers clenched in a fist because my back is lava, in an awkward moment of telepathic messaging reading. We both know that from now on, every time we run into each other, we will always remember this instant. You thinking about what a good person you are for being there for me, about how refreshing it is to see that my life is not perfect either after all. Me wondering for a second, am I truly sad? Or am I just pretending? Thinking, my snot is on your shoulder and not in my mouth where it belongs. Asking myself, why on earth would people in the movies make out right in the middle of a moment like this? If I just had more money, there wouldn't be such hugs. I would FaceTime my loved ones on the iPhones I bought them. Of course, they will know that I am sad. I am professionally sad. There's no shame about it. They would thank me for the phones for the 101st time. And I would say, oh, of course, you know my principles. I don't listen to voice messages. I don't reply to hello. And I don't engage in illegible green background conversations. I would promise to join them soon, wherever in the world they are, after I am done crying out, because right now I need to be alone. In a hotel room, the usual one, the one with the swimming pool. The manager would know that I hate taking baths. They're too hot and 2 minutes later, not hot enough. Like a metaphor of my own beauty. Life is too short to just stay there, boiling in one's own filth like the bark of a garlic tree in vegan bongo or pepper soup. You just can't do anything in a bathtub. You can't read, you can't use a phone, and you'd better be less than 15-inch tall if you contemplate swimming at all. If I just had more money, I wouldn't be crying in the shower when my roommate is at work. I would cry in the pool, night in, night out, while working out at the same time. Naomi Campbell did say that her beauty secret was daily breaststrokes. I would come out of this depression fit, healthy, able to bend over and see if my vulva still looks like George Clooney. The hotel manager would know how much I love dogs. She would send to my room a complimentary basket full of puppies because I would be a generous donator to all the local canine charities. Virtually the only person I would agree to meet during my stay would be my therapist. 1 full hour every day, not those 40 to 50 minutes they call an hour, but a good Cameroonian 75-minute hour. I could invite her to my suite, let her take a seat in the living room area. But if she came in, she would notice my swimming pool right behind the patio door, and she would realize how much money I actually have. Awkward. She might raise her prices, or worse, manipulate me into needing her forever, or worse. She might try to flirt with me. No. I would make sure we always meet in a designated office for all our therapy sessions. I would even let her choose the room, whichever she wants, even if the walls are green or blue or, brown. As long as I don't have to leave the hotel, the walls can be brown, green, and blue. I would come back from those sessions exhausted and revived at the same time, thinking about all the jokes I should tell her the next day. I would return to my suite to find that it had been cleaned up. The bed had been made, the towels had been changed, the toilet paper folded, not a trace of a single dog. There would even be new salt in the pool, despite all the tears I made sure to shed. My heart would fill with gratitude. I would leave yet another thank you note to the cleaning staff, with a banknote where instead of the queen of imperialism and genocides, you could now see the face of an animated character that I once created. What do you mean a pretend banknote? Who do you think I'd be? It would be an actual banknote you can use to purchase effects, not some unwanted piece of garbage that falls into people's hands like a comedian's flyer or freelancer's business card that was printed in too many copies and now other people have to suffer. I would be quite sleepy when I come back to my suite after therapy. That's why I would see a second person, but we would agree never to exchange a word, not even eye contact. I'm not here to fall in love. They would administer my daily ASMR massage therapy with yoni massage as an option when my asexual self is in the mood. That is how I would fall asleep. I would be so hungry when I wake up. I would call room service and order food that I am too poor to know now, cooked by my favorite vegan chefs across town. An ultra-right taster would do me the honor of trying the first bite. And if they don't die, well, it's good news and bad news, I guess. I'd have their cutlery burnt in a dumpster fire, and an intersectional witch cleans the air of the entire floor as soon as they leave. And once all that is done, bon appétit to me. If I just had more money, when I'm ready to mingle, I would leave the hotel like a Kleenex housing. Its walls that are not mine, that are forever defiled by my unbridled sorrow, can stay right where they are. I would jump on the first plane to see the ones I love. We take a walk together near a body of water that is not on the map. We would then take a nap. I'd feel the need to offer them quite a lot of money before they even ask. That way I wouldn't nourish the feeling I can't suppress, that all I am for them is a walking wallet who pretends to be sad, like an ungrateful fraud. I know exactly what my life would be if I just had more money. I know exactly what my life will be when, I don't know, whatever.
Vous venez d'écouter un nouveau poème de Güstin. Il est sorti il y a quelques mois sur Patreon. Güstin y explique le contexte dans lequel elle a écrit ce texte. On en profite pour dire un merci infini à tous nos soutiens sur Patreon.
Absolutely. So thanks to all our brows, all our binders, and everyone on Patreon.
Make it like
Poetry.
Et une production de
SOUhaites Society.
À vendredi prochain.
Until next Friday.